Alright guys, what is going on? So welcome back to a special edition of a fragrance video. Welcome back to my channel. So in this video, what we're going to talk about is a fragrance in which I just recently acquired it. It was one I was kind of hesitant to get, honestly, in the beginning. It was one I kind of heard about it and was like, it's probably not worth the hype. I could wait on it to get to a discounter. But, as time kind of went on, some of the reviewers and other people in the fragrance community that I know and trust, they had been kind of talking this fragrance up, and so finally it went out of stock. It came back in stock, and then I got it at a pretty good discount code, so I was able to acquire it. And even it had just got kind of delayed and stuff, and so I just got it in the mail today, so it was time for first impressions. But this is the fragrance from the brand's Draco. This is from the rapper Salty Boy. This is SBOY for him. So we're gonna go through our first impressions, our unboxing, and see what we think of this fragrance. So in the box kind of looks a little fancy. Looks like they put some tear into it. Tearing that down. We unbox it. Let's see here, no note. I do like the presentation of the box and of the bottle. Kind of displayed pretty well. Then even the bottle design is pretty good. Looking at that. And this fragrance is not on Fragrantica yet, so there's no description of what it could smell like, what it kind of smells like, what it smells similar to. From what I gathered, there's a little bit of couple like Herbapura from what is that? That's Xerjoff, and then you have some Le Male Parfum. So we're gonna see what this is working with. So go to our air test first. First thing I noticed, the Atomizer is pretty good. In the air, it smells good. It's got a good little sillage to it, so we're going to try it out on the skin. Oh, that's good. That is good. Let's see. Here. While I'm doing that, I am getting a bit of that Le Male Parfum DNA, a little bit that sort of vanillic, but a little bit of iris, and it's not so sweet, but it's got this freshness and a little bit of fruitiness too. That's good. Yeah, it definitely is a mixture of a little bit of Herbapura, the citrusiness that you would get from a Xerjoff Herbapura, and then as it dries down, you get a little bit of that. It's like a little bit of a Baccarat Rouge, like straight, just a tad bit of that little like almond but red candy in there. And then you get that vanillic part of Le Male Parfum. So, I mean, that's what my nose is getting. Bottom line, is it a good fragrance? Yes, I do like it. I think it is worth getting. And, some of the other reviewers that I know of that I have it, we have Curly Scents, Curly Fragrances, both side fragrance guy. They all are high on it. And definitely. That dry down is good, let me tell you. So overall, I would say that this definitely is a very, very good fragrance. I mean, it's, while I'm not having the most visceral reaction to it, I do like the smell, I like the presentation. I do like what the bottle is presenting. For a niche price, I think if you can get it, I think definitely will garner you compliments. It's got DNAs of really, really good, niche fragrances out there on the market. And this one's hard to get to. So the exclusivity of having it also right now, if you can strike while the iron is hot, will definitely serve you dividends. I do think it will pull you compliments. It's kind of a night out or day night. I wouldn't wear this during the day, I don't think. But definitely something that I look to add to the collection. So that's a dub. That's a win. So this is, again, SBOY by Draco. Definitely worth the hype, worth the wait, worth getting and adding to your collection. And see, this is the part of, being a collector and kind of my job in terms of, reviewing fragrances is kind of, sometimes you have to go out on blind faith and you have to blind buy fragrances and see and do the whole smell test for the masses to kind of test and see, okay, is it worth getting? I mean, definitely all my reviewer, competitors in the community, they were all correct. I mean, definitely, I like that DNA. I like that scent. It's something I wear. I think that's a me scent, kind of the fragrances I like. And even just smelling the sillage in the air, this is definitely going to linger too. You could tell that the quality is really good. So definitely add that to your collection. Blind buy it if you can get your hands on it, and you won't be disappointed.